Hi, this is Dave Forster with a update on where the market is. So in one of my previous free videos, I talked about the importance of the 200-day moving average that is on the charts here in purple. Also, there was some horizontal support. We had a pretty good bounce today based on the potential that we might get a peace deal and keyword potential. So we'll wait and see. So I thought I would check in just to give an idea, since we did break that 200-day moving day support. What would we need to do to move higher here and change the trend? So today we gapped up. That's a pretty good start of a potential trend change. So watch yesterday's low and see if that can hold, because that might form a swing low or a pivot low. And then also the 200-day, since we broke it, would now be some resistance potentially up at 662. And then because of all this movement in here where we were consolidating, we had some movement up and down, but where the last move down really started was on this gap down. So we kept getting rejected at the 200-day moving average, right? So we tested here on the first time. We closed below it, and then we closed right on it. And then we were able to trade above it back here on the 23rd. So expect to be having some resistance at the 200-day moving average until it can move up. But before it gets up to the 200-day, there is this gap down here from the 25th to the 26th, and the bottom of that gap isn't too far away from the high of today. So look to see, using SPY numbers, the SP index might be a little bit different, but I would focus on this open right at 652 to see if we can move back up. So keep an eye on crude oil prices. Also keep an eye on the news for any type of resolution or not, because at this point the market's really focused on the Middle East news and crude oil prices. So look to see if they can stay above $100 or not. If they stay below 100 for a while, then that can definitely help out the overall market in terms of moving up. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Also, definitely please like and subscribe the videos if you find them helpful. And what you can do as well, you can head right here to bctnow.com/join, and that'll give you access to a trial for 30 days for just $7. All right. Thanks for joining me. Hope this is helpful.